So how do you now, considering that there's all this noise in the space, stand out and gain people's trust? Is it through a combination of just being around and speaking and doing the podcast and everything? Or is there more to really building that authentic connection with people to get them to give you that trust or give you the ability to show your work?
Very good questions. I think it's changed, and the strategy that I've tried has changed. Short example would be, we've landed some Fortune 50 clients, brands, that we've worked with, enterprise level. And there's times in this growth, where I'm, okay, guys, we need to change our brand story a little bit. We need to change our messaging. Instead of being the family bootstrapped entrepreneur business from the Midwest, like that's trustworthy, authentic. Let's try to look enterprise. Let's get, I want to be the best. I want to work with the best. I want to work on the hardest projects. Let's present ourselves in this way. And not necessarily a bad idea or a bad strategy, maybe bad in the execution. Was hard going up market, was hard going enterprise level, and kind of pulling away from our brand story that I think a lot of people can relate to. A lot of entrepreneurs, small business owners can really relate to, and has done well for us, is just sharing our story. The other thing I would say is, so sometimes it's trying things and making a mistake and pulling back or switching it up, or, I've tried different things. I think what I feel like, it's always weird talking about yourself, but I think a few of the things that like we've done well, or that I try to stick to as far as my brand, is like consistency. We talked about being on the podcast, and I was very proud of having gone 3.5 years without missing a week of an episode. And I have some friends that really stepped in the gap for me at different times when I was sick or certain things going on, and helping me get some recordings down really quick or whatever. Right. And, but consistency, like I think if people have been watching me, or look through the years, they're going to see a lot of consistency with Andrew Morgans and his team. They've been doing it, saying the things year over year, staying true to what he's saying. He's not changing, do this. Like, you're not going to hear my morality change year over year. Like, you're not going to hear any of that. Right. Some of the other things would be, just being authentic. I think being raised as like a teacher, a preacher's kid, has some effect on that to some level. And it's just like, look, I am who I am. I'm the son of a missionary that gave, his heart and his life to other people to teach and educate them. And there was no money in that. It was just simply the right thing to do in his mind and in his heart. I think I try to approach business in the same way, which is, you're listening to me or paying me or hiring me, or maybe turning me off on the podcast. I don't know, for a reason. And that's because I'm Drew. And I'm authentically that. And I think, everyone has their flavor or what they like or whatnot. But if I can be consistently authentic as well, and continue to not just that, but show results, right? We're crushing it. We continue to get results and show it off and talk about those things. And I think so, like, it's consistency, it's authenticity, right? It's results. You have to actually sell some stuff and be good at what you're doing to get business too, right? Like, that goes unsaid.